couple of years ago, Chris Bosh was the guy for the Toronto Raptors. And then, of course, the Miami Heat came together with the Big Three. And now we get the Chris Bosh Bowl. The Raptors in Miami on Sunday taking on the Heat. And there he is. The Heat rocking the throwback Floridian uniforms.
I don't like them. I don't like them.
At all?
I like that play from Dwayne Wade, but I don't like the uniform.
The uniform's got a from you?
Yeah,
Bones, how about you?
I'll take the shorts. I'll leave the jersey.
I understand. I'll take that left-handed hook shot from DeMar DeRozan. Toronto within 7. DeRozan had a big game. LeBron James here, finger rolling.
Nah, I'll take that too as well, that finger roll with the left hand.
LBJ had 12 in the first quarter. Wade had 10 in the first quarter. They were off and running. And Dwayne Wade here finds Norris Cole.
Lack of communication on Toronto's side. Norris Cole slipping behind the defense, and Dwayne Wade slipping him a pass.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yes, yes. I like that attack by young fella. Through the lane, traffic, finish with a nice dunk.
He had 25 in the game. Chris Bosh with the steal. Dwayne Wade does the rest. He had 17 of his 25 in the first half.
Just can't turn over the ball against the Miami Heat. They turn it into easy baskets.
You like this dunk, Smitty?
I do, because you talk about one-step explosion from the two-guard. Explosive player, Dwayne Wade.
Miami was up 7, and then Chris Bosh, part of his 12-point, 8-rebound performance against his former team, but he shot just 3 of 13. But Bones, that one had to feel good.
A nice move on the perimeter by Chris Bosh. You don't see him out there too much, and then LeBron James spinning in. And Chalmers at the three-point line for a trail through.
And Miami was up by 14. On this play, Miami goes up by 15. LBJ's going to pay it off with the slam. He had 30 points and 9 rebounds.
You know, beautiful play. You get a chance to have any type of 2-on-1 situation with the Heat. When you have Wade or LeBron coming, just throw it up.
Shot clock winding down, and Jared Bayless says, I got you with that 3, and he makes it a 5-point game, and then Bayless makes it a 1-possession game.
Give Toronto some credit. At the end of the third, it looked like Miami was ready to celebrate and open up the game. Dwayne Casey got his troops together, and Jared Bayless got offensive, and they kept it close.
But then LeBron James with the steal and the slam, taking a 5-point lead to a 7-point lead, and the Heat did not look back. 95-89, your final. The Heat moved to 18-6. They're now 1 game behind the Chicago Bulls, who are in first place in the East. Miami's 11-2 at home. They have won 7 of their last 8 games, and they've won 6 straight against the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors fall to 8-17, and they're now 2-10 without Andrea Bargnani. Missed this game with that calf injury that's been plaguing him for about 3 weeks. It was Kids Day at the AAA on Sunday, and thus this interesting interview for LBJ.
In the fourth quarter, the Raptors made it a close game. How did you win?
You know, they came out and played really well. They came and made a lot of shots. Ran up and down the floor. But the good thing about it, we stuck with our principles, and that's to defend. And we was able to get back into the game in the second half and put it away.
LeBron, I'll take things back over before he takes my job. What did you all discuss this morning? You came in, you watched some film, you shot around. What applied tonight to this, or this afternoon to this win?
It's all about respecting the game, and respecting our opponent. These are NBA players as well, no matter what their record is. So we had to come in with as much energy as we had with this early game. But just respect the game and respect our game, and that's all it was about.
On this Bernie's birthday, this Kids Day, it was nice. I'm sure having your boys in the line with you today. How nice was that?
It was great, man. Anytime you had the kids around, man, it's uplifting, especially for a day like this when it's an early start game. But, being Bernie's birthday, Kids Day, it's all good.
And it's Super Bowl Sunday, no prediction this time. What kind of game do you think we're going to see?
Man, something has to give. You got a defensive power like the Giants. You got an offensive juggernaut like Brady and the Pats. So looking for a good game.
Did you like the suit that the little boy had?
Love it.
You like a good look for him, right?
I like to see young kids dressed up in the interview. Beautiful.
He looked better than JJ. Did we say that? No?
You just did.
All right, I did. I'll say it.
We got a love for our man Jason Jackson down there in Miami. And let's talk about the Heat here, guys. They're rolling. There's no surprise. They're 18-6. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade were both exceptional in this game once again.
Well, this team is so athletic, and when they can play out in the break and they open up the game, they're a team that just is so hard to stop. But the questions still are about their bench. Can they consistently get some production from their bench? I mean, in this game alone, Linus Kleza gets 17 off the bench for the Raptors, and the Heat bench has 15 points combined. So I know it's one opponent, it's one game, and we certainly nitpick with everything the Miami Heat are doing throughout the course of the season, but that's really where the questions lie. If those three guys are playing at the top of their game, LeBron and Bosh and Wade, and they're playing open court, they're impossible to stop. But if you can slow them down, if you got a team that can slow them down, you got a shot.
You're totally right, Brent. I think when you start to look at this Miami Heat, the way they're winning right now is they're getting out in the break, like we all know. But one area I look at is how they're getting to the free throw line. You talk about 24 attempts from Wade and LeBron, and they're in attack mode, only shooting 2 3-pointers, so they're not selling. It comes down to how they can finish games in the fourth quarter, and also can they get some contribution off the bench. I love what Norris Cole is doing, but I think we also need to talk about Mario Chalmers, the play he's having. He's averaging 11 points, 4 assists, but shooting 50% from the field, 46 from 3. That's huge for the Miami point guard.
And he was right on those numbers basically in this game against Toronto, 11 points and 4 assists.